Hi everybody, it's Joaquin from Carrollwood Estates. We're gonna take a look at how 90402 performed this March. I'll also discuss the buyer when we know that. First up, 713 Georgina Ave. This one sold for $6.8 million. It's a 1912 California Craftsman on one of the most storied streets in north of Montana, Georgina Ave. The updates here are meaningful, but very careful on how they preserve the character of the home. It also feels very aware of how West Side families actually live. This is a house where the original brick, handmade shingle, and a century of earned patina meet a more contemporary sensibility. So you have this white on white interiors, coffered ceilings, wainscot paneling, original dark stained oak floors, and period fireplace surrounds that cannot be sourced in new construction at any price point. They just don't make it anymore. So the rear of the property, it's also configured well for outdoor living. Inside, the dark stained hardwood floors are broad plank and they run continuously through the main level. Most of the home still has older finishes, but it's in great condition. The kitchen, it's been completely updated somewhat recently, and the family room was clearly updated as well. It opens through a wall of French doors directly to the yard. The scale, it's generous for a 1912 house, tall ceilings, wide openings, no compression. I previously sold for $6.204 million in April 2022. This was right at the peak of the COVID market. So it's pretty amazing that it's sold for 9.6% more now. Most of Los Angeles at this price point and above is still at or slightly below that late 2021 to first half of 2022 peak. The buyer, they're coming from Pacific Palisades, specifically the Via Bluffs, and is a leader in finance with a focus on global tech and fintech. Next on our list, we have 203 24th Street. This one sold for $5.665 million. It's 2,644 square feet. It's a 1926 Spanish colonial revival with rare original integrity, white stucco, a red clay tile roofline, and a big 10,558 square foot corner lot. You have custom Malibu tile all throughout, a hand painted dining room ceiling, the original wrought iron and stair tile staircase, really high ceilings, extensive decorative tile work, hardwood and saltillo floors, and a rear compound built around an arched loggia, an outdoor fireplace, and lushly planted patio. This was built in 1926, and this is the exact year Malibu Potteries opened, and the home was specified with custom Malibu tile in multiple locations, the stair risers, bathroom walls, entry details. That timing is not random. A house from this period with this level of original tile work was built for someone who really cared about their architectural program and had access to some of the best craftsmen working in Los Angeles at the height of the Spanish colonial revival. This property, it sits right on the corner of 24th and San Vicente, but it's still sold well. There was not much of a discount, which says a lot about the quality and integrity of the house. Moving on, we have 224 24th Street. This one sold for $5.4 million. It's 3,236 square feet on an 8,700 square foot lot. It's a 1939 American colonial revival. The exterior presents a two-story symmetrical stucco facade and a warm charcoal gray with white trim. The interior is very much dated, though in great condition. The rear grounds are a big part of the property's value. A raised brick and stone terrace extends across the full rear elevation of the house with a dining area and lounge seating. Steps descend from there to a pool with a large concrete surround. The pool, it's generous and properly sized for this lot. There's also a mature tree canopy around the perimeter that provides privacy on all sides. The 4-car garage, it's been partially converted with 2 parking spaces left and an additional large finished bonus area. The buyer, they have a townhouse in the 800 block off Montana Ave. He's an attorney that represents clients from diverse industries and complex commercial litigation. Moving on, now we have 431 Lincoln Boulevard. This one sold for $5.326 million. 3-bed, 4-bath, 2,842 square feet on a 7,500 square foot lot. This is a 1933 traditional on Lincoln. It's set behind a full privacy hedge. It has nice vertical siding, this really cool deep covered wraparound porch, vaulted beam ceilings inside, and a detached guest house with the open bones of a converted carriage barn. What stands out right away is the porch. It's not decorative, it's a proper outdoor room. It has enough space for furniture, planting, and actual movement around it. The roof line, it's gabled with dormers, and the rear elevation reveals a 2-story stucco addition that integrates well with the main structure and includes a 2nd floor balcony overlooking the garden. The detached guest house is the most singular architectural element of the property. It's a tall double height volume with exposed heavy timber structure, natural wood ceiling, a full upper loft with an open balustrade, and barn style double doors with hand forged hardware. So this is really like a converted carriage house or a working artist studio. Raw, very warm, spatially dynamic. That is not the kind of room new construction tends to deliver. The buyer, they're actually from north of Montana. They had a manufacturing business, sold their house last year for $5.323 million, and just bought this for $5.326 million. You literally cannot make that up. I'm not exactly sure what happened there, but it's interesting. Next on our list, we have 443 Euclid Street. This one sold for $4.95 million. It's 3 beds, 2 baths, about 1,700 square feet on a 7,500 square foot lot. It's sold off market. So Thomas James Homes originally bought this for $4.475 million in February 2025. I assume the builder had plans to build there. The buyer, and the person who just bought this, they were originally in the Alphabet Streets in Pacific Palisades. They're currently renting in north of Montana. They bought this, and I assume they're building here now. So the buyer, they're an American television personality and production coordinator. Next on our list, 711 Kingman Ave. This one sold for $4.1 million. We have a post-war California coastal ranch. I like that the profile sits quietly within the streetscape rather than competing with it. Single story, low slung silhouette, board and batten siding, and a wood front gate. Really nice, simple landscaping. So inside, the open concept great room is anchored by a wood burning fireplace, and the vaulted white painted exposed beam ceiling runs uninterrupted from the living area through the kitchen. So delivers a sense of volume that kind of belies the home's 1,331 square feet footprint. In the kitchen, the butcher block island is the anchor. It's a generous slab, this warm walnut tone, and it doubles as a breakfast bar. And then we have French doors off the dining area in the primary, and they open to this flat 6,500 square foot lot that unfolds into what feels like a private, lushly landscaped canyon compound. So right in front of us, we have this kidney-shaped pool. It sits center stage, and the organic curves are softened by a poured concrete coping that has aged into a nice, warm, natural patina. Now, for the numbers, at $4.1 million, this is about $631 per square foot of land for this flat 6,500 square foot lot, where, these lots are very rare in Santa Monica Canyon to get a flat lot. For context, 354 Entrada, 6,000 square foot lot on a busy cut through street, traded at almost $2.1 million, about $3,500 per square foot of land. So if we adjust that for a better cul-de-sac setting and more privacy, we'll say there's at least $2.7 million in land value here. And if you look at North Montana as a benchmark, Layton trades closer to $525 per square foot on the 7,500 square foot lots. So I bring that up because the math kind of reframes the $3,000 plus per square foot kind of headline number. You're not paying $3,000 a foot for the structure. You're buying a rare flat canyon lot at a relative value, and you get a turnkey design forward home, pool, and landscaping on top of all of it. Next, we have 240 Euclid Street. This one sold for $3.929 million. This sold off market for land value. It's a 7,500 square foot lot. The 7,500 square foot lots have been trading very tightly in this range. The buyer is Borghese Construction. They're a local builder that does high-end custom homes. They have a project almost finished in north of Montana. It turned out very well. And they also have more underway in the Palisades. Excited to see what they do here. Moving on, we have 643 High Tree Road. This one sold for $3.4 million. It's 1,500, almost 1,600 square feet on a 12,000 square foot lot. This is a California Cape Cod cottage. First time on the market in 43 years. That's a long time. Positioned right along the wooded edge of rustic Canyon Creek on a flat 12K lot. It has been freshly renovated. The updates, they're nice, but they're economical, and the interior has this clean white brass palette. The house is fully livable as is, but most of the value here is really in the land and the canopy above it. The mature sycamores, the redwoods, the eucalyptus that kind of give the property a very specific rustic canyon feeling. There's also some pedigree here. The High Tree name itself came out of the Uplifters Ranch development from the early days of Rustic Canyon. So there's a little bit of history tied into the setting. Next, we have 201 Entrada Drive. This one sold for $2.75 million. 1 bed, 2 bath, 2,600 square feet, 2,400 square foot lot. And this was also built in 2010. This is a genuinely unusual property. A 2010 custom-built artistic live-work loft called the Still Life Studio. Has this extraordinary Harlequin pattern stucco facade, coastal commission protected ocean views, a rooftop pool, a green roof, 5 levels, a vintage trailer integrated as the bedroom on the 2nd level, concrete basement, and the 2010 construction quality on a 2,400 square foot lot, 1 block from Will Rogers Beach. This is arguably the most distinctive property I've seen in quite a second. Moving on, next up, we have 215 Entrada Drive. This is the last one. It sold for $1.7 million. It's a 1947 California beach bungalow just 2 blocks from the sand at the mouth of Santa Monica Canyon. It's been freshly updated with a light area interior, white walls, a fireplace, and French doors that open to a rear patio. So it has that easy indoor-outdoor flow. You want this close to the beach. From the street, the white stucco perimeter wall and mature cannery island date palm give it a nice established presence. Simple, clean, very Santa Monica Canyon. All right. Thank you for tuning in, guys. If you are somebody you know is thinking of selling, give us a call, shoot us a text and email. Let us present our approach and share our thoughts on how to best maximize your asset before coming to market. We have an excellent network of professionals that prep the house from basic paint, landscaping, decluttering, minor remodel, full remodel, interior designer, and staging, of course. If you're looking to buy, let us connect you with the off-market properties that we have available and that we know are available. Give me a call, 310-943-0909. Thank you.